Hello, viewers. Welcome to another episode of Tips, Tricks, and Talks by Professor Alex. I want to give you today a wonderful idea. So, today's video log will be on 12 small business ideas for 2022. Okay, so let's go straight into the business ideas that are trending for 2022. Okay, now, first of all, let me start with the most popular business idea now going around now is e-commerce. With millions and millions of new entrepreneurs, getting on board with platforms, online, platforms like e-commerce, Amazon, there's eBay, there's Etsy, so many more. And here's an opportunity for all of you to create an online store using Amazon or Etsy or eBay. You can use Craigslist and start selling different stuff, right? You can sell products, you can sell your services. Okay, so this is definitely a very trending idea, and I encourage you to try it. The second idea is if some of you are very good in cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is again a very trending topic of 2022. But again, you have to have the domain knowledge, the coding knowledge. But if you can create cybersecurity software, if you know how to audit vulnerability audits, this is the place to be in 2022 because there is so much attacks happening. We all know that the Equifax hack happened just a few years back. Millions were affected, and there's all the time we hear about credit card fraud, telephone fraud, phone fraud, hacking smartphones. So this is certainly a business that is not going to go away anytime soon. It's recession proof, and that is cybersecurity software and cybersecurity audit company. Okay, that's number two. Number three is drones are a very in thing nowadays. You see drones are being used for photography, videography, for security, for tracking any train lines and all the different lines of fertilizer spraying. So if you can buy yourself a few drones, and if you like that kind of a thing, piloting unmanned UAVs and writing the programs for automated drone based mapping, all these kind of things. So a drone based company for photography, videography, security, fertilizer, for mapping, that is a company to go for in 2022. There's going to be a lot of demand. You need to just get those contracts and get started. Okay, so that's number three. Number four is elderly care. We all know that millions and millions of people around the world are attaining 60 plus, and they need care. They need specialized care, be it nursing, be it doctors, be it activities. There are senior homes that are being built. So if you have a little bit of money to invest, senior homes or caring services are something that's again a recession proof organization, a recession proof company, because more and more people will cross the age of 60. They'll need specialized care, and they have the money, they have saved the money throughout their life. They're going to be willing to pay extra money for that security, that services. Okay, so that is definitely a recession proof company. The fifth idea is custom AI services. We know artificial intelligence is being used for so many things. You can, talk to various clients and find out their problems. There are so many players now in the market getting success in the AI field. So some of them may be chat rooms, right? You can have custom chat rooms, custom telephone answering, machines. There is voice activated, stuff is there. There is soft bots or online robots where you can create responses like kids training, right? Kids telling stories or interacting with kids, interacting with elderly people. There are android robots being built. So many applications. It's just the imagination is the limit. There is absolutely, it is limited by only your imagination, and millions of new business owners, new entrepreneurs are starting services. So if you're good in coding, you can do it yourself. But if you have more of an architect kind of a person, more of an imaginative application kind of a person, you can hire developers who can create AI services for you. The next point, sixth point, is pet grooming. More and more people are keeping pets because it's a in thing. It's people need that emotional support. People are busy, so they have pets like cats, dogs, birds, so many kind of pets. So pet grooming, or if you start a company for pet food or some pet medicine or some herbal some pet care products. So pet grooming industry is booming, and it will again continue to boom as people more and more they are keeping pets for different emotional reasons, for security of the house, or for some kind of a support system, right? There is support pets also. So pet grooming is the sixth point, is evergreen. So if you like that kind of a thing, if you like to be around animals, or if you're very passionate about them, that is something to be in. The seventh point is home tutoring. Again, millions and millions of babies growing every day, kids, going to schools, taking classes. There is, if you're good in science, maths, economics, if you want to teach piano, if you want to teach karate, if you want to teach swimming, if you want to teach guitar, there is so much opportunities. You can do this from your home using online software, and home tutoring is the again very in thing now. And again, it is recession proof. It is going to keep on growing. In the pandemic, people want more and more customized one-to-one at home online video services, so that if you are in for it, you can go for it. So that is something small business owners can go for. The eighth point again is handmade crafts. If you are good at creating, art and mittens and bags and shawls or other crafts, right? If you are good at those kind of things, like some crafts, you can definitely create. There's a place to sell. There are the marketplaces like Amazon is there. There is other marketplaces like eBay is there. So you can definitely go for it if you want, if that is your passion. What I always say is follow your passion. If you want to create handicrafts, just go for it. It's a very very in thing, so you will get paid for what you love doing. The ninth point is photography and graphics and NFTs. Okay, so if you're a good photographer, if you have a passion for photography, like bird photography or nature photography, or photojournalist, you can do that. And now more and more websites take the services. If you can keep your photos in the stock photography sites, or places like Getty's images, and you can get paid for it every time people use your photos. And then of course there's graphics. You can do graphic designs, and then again keep in different kind of custom photography, custom stock sites, stock photography sites. You can publish them as NFTs in different online NFT marketplaces, and get really high amount of money if your graphic designs are being used. So that is again our ninth business idea, and something that it's trending in 2022. You can definitely go for it if your passion is that kind of thing, photography or graphic design. You don't have to be an artist for that. You can get other people to design graphics for you. There are software that can take one graphics and then just make it 100 or 200 by different permutations and combinations, and you can sell those 200. You can put it in upload it in the NFT marketplace, and you can sell them. So that is again our ninth point. Our 10th point is of course the evergreen blogging, podcast, and video logging or video content creation services. Now again, it is the in thing. I think for the past decade, it's been growing exponentially. There's been an exponential growth of podcasts. Now more and more people are getting to it, and then content is king. If you can create unique content people will like, it's going to be popular with the people. There is definitely money in it. Ever since social media platforms like Facebook have started monetizing with network ads, then Google has started monetizing with network ads, YouTube has started monetizing with video ads. So content creation services, again using blogging if you're good at writing, and if you're good at talking, if you're a good orator, podcasts and video content creation, video logging may be the thing for you. So go for it. 2022 is the time to start your business. Just go for it. Okay. The 11th point is, if you're good at coding, if you're a good programmer, if you're a good coder, you can go for custom software development services, and also app development with the spurt of smartphones, with Android phones and iPhones. You can go for app creation. Of course, if you're good at traditional coding, you can go for website development, because there's a lot of demand for custom software development. Our 12th and last idea for starting a business, again, is cloud-based development. There's so much potential, and you see the big players like Microsoft made a comeback using cloud development services, using cloud, Microsoft Azure cloud. Then Google made a big Google's growth came from Google Cloud. Amazon's growth came from AWS, Amazon Web Services, and again other late entrants like SAP and Oracle started their own cloud services and trying to capture this big market. Smaller players, can partner. Microsoft has partnership programs, Google has partnership programs, Oracle has partnership programs, AWS has partnership programs. So you can be an AWS partner, and you can create for smaller clients, you can create cloud-based services, like you can host their website on the cloud, or you can keep the data for the apps and other services on the cloud, the presentations on the cloud, or small decks on the cloud. You can create antivirus, or you can create cloud-based lockers for keeping documents safe. Okay, you can scan documents and keep them safe, and have redundancy in cloud-based services across the world. So cloud services is our 12th and one of the most important business ideas. It is booming, and you can see these trillion-dollar companies like Microsoft, like Amazon, like Oracle, and Apple. All of them have clouds, so you can just partner with them as a small business and start your small business. So these 12 business ideas are our suggestion for 2022. Of course, there can be so many more ideas, but again, these 12 are for you to start. And as I keep on saying to my students, to the viewers, just do it. Don't wait. Just do it. Just get started. And of course, sometimes you have to pivot a lot, and that's okay. What you start with and what you end up being successful may not be the same thing, but just get started. Okay. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode, and I'll try to bring in more interesting and useful stuff for all of you. See you again later. Thank you.